Hear you, this is Lord Potato. You're wondering, wait, you said that you were gonna upload What If Naruto Was the Grandson of Madara? Yes, but kinda just changed. I know I was gonna do it earlier, but I got lazy. And I had to go to a store just to go buy some milk. And I had to make a farm. Yes. Not a big farm, but yeah, farm. Nonetheless. But, what's it called? This what if is a what if that Zachary, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna mess up the numbers, but let me look it up. It's by the person that suggested this one was Zachary Cox 1210 Cox. Yes. So he suggested, what if Naruto was the grandson of um, Hashirama, and was the son of Madara? I mean, yeah, the grandson of Hashirama and the son of Madara. Now this is gonna be, uh, yeah, very ridiculous. Um, Also, he has. I think you said that he also has the reincarnation for Ashura and Indra. Wait, I think let me search. Okay, yeah, you said you wanted the reincarnation for Ashura and Indra for Naruto, and you wanted the internal Sharingan with Renegon. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted different type, but this was the only one that kind of looks like the internal Sharingan for, yeah, the internal Sharingan fusion with Sasuke and Madara. This one actually makes sense because he actually has Madara. I was thinking of changing another eyes because I saw like other ones, but no, you said this one, so yeah. I don't know if you wanted the Renegon. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it the also. But this is what if. Yes, I already said it. Okay, so let's begin. In the very beginning, where Madara and Hashirama are right now talking in the village, and I'm gonna say that Hashirama and his wife, the red hair, um, they had a kid named what's it called? Her name was Kushina Uzumaki, because her wife wasn't Uzumaki and all that, and she's also a Senju. So yeah, instead of Kushina coming from the whirlpool from a different family, no, she's actually the daughter of Hashirama. Siege. For fuck's sakes, Seiju. And she's the Uzumaki from her mother's side. I don't remember her mother's side. I think it was Mento? I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, and she was kind of still. She was in. Let's say that she was at least 14. So Kushina was 14, and of course Madara and Hashirama. They were battling, and then they became truce and actually became friends in how to create the village and all that. And then Madara decides to betray Hashirama again and all that. But when Hashirama and Madara were fighting and all that, someone just stole Kushina and actually ran into where Madara and Hashirama were fighting. And of course, also the Uzumaki that Hashirama married and all that had the nine tails. No, she still didn't have the nine tails. What's it called? Madara had the nine tails right now, fighting against Hashirama. So yeah, um, so yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to mention that, uh, that happened. Of course, Hashirama and no, the girl, the other person, Minty. I don't know. I forgot her. The Uzumaki one. Yeah, they had Kushina and Tsunade. So they're both twin sisters. And one has red hair, the other one has yellow hair, of course. And so yeah. And Tsunade is a little bit younger than she's like 12 years old and Kushina's 14 years old. Of course, Kushina got kidnapped by this one person that I'm gonna say that Minato's the bad guy here. You're gonna be like, oh fuck, how is he the bad guy? So it's Minato and some other ninja. And this other ninja is gonna be very important. So Minato is a bad guy. He stole Kushina just for a ransom with the first Hokage. Since Minato is actually from the Cloud Village. And he wants Kushina and all that. But first, he wants to show it to the not fourth Hokage, the first Hokage. So he finds Madara and Hashirama fighting and all that. But Hashirama and Madara sees Minato. And of course, Minato is of age. He's not 14, he's older. And he has Kushina in his arms. And the other ninja comes out. And of course, what's it called? So Hashirama and Madara start fighting and all that. And they look at Minato, and Minato just says, I have your kid for Hokage, and if you don't decide to pay up a lot of money, I'm gonna say, did I say he was from the Renkai? No, he's from the Mist. No, he's from a different place, and he wants money to support his village and all that. So Minato just says, if you want to see your daughter first Hokage, I suggest you decide to pay up. And so the Hashirama and Madara, they still have lots of chakra and all that. They're pretty freaking overpowered. And what's it called? Hashirama did just say, better calm down. And Madara, of course, this could be his chance to like take it and all that. But at the same time, this guy is pathetic if he has to use a girl as his hostage, which Madara doesn't like that. And so Madara, of course, he needs a piece of Hashirama's cell and all that. So of course, he does like bite what's it called, a flesh of Hashirama, and Hashirama's like, ah, Madara, don't bite me. And of course, he has the piece in his mouth and all that, and of course he takes a bite of all that, and he awakens his Renegon. And yeah, this is what he does. He knows some of the moves. He already knows half the moves and all that, and he does universal pull and grabs Kushina, because Kushina was right next to Minato, because he has a sword on Kushina and all that. And he pulls Kushina towards Madara having her and giving it to Hashirama. Hashirama's like, what the? Wait. What is wrong with your eyes? Madara has his Renegon activator. So of course, a lot of things are changing here. And he goes and what's it called? And fights what's it called? Minato. He managed to does a very majestic flames, and of course Minato had to dodge, but he doesn't have the flying rising. He doesn't know anything about that. And he hits Minato. Minato got burn marks and all that. And he almost died. And Madara was like, you should die, almighty push, and blows Minato away. The other ninja is still there. And this ninja, this is why he was important. He does a ninjutsu that he says, ninjutsu art style, reverse time, and hits Madara. And Madara gets hit. And he just says, what the? And what reverse time is, it reverses him, and he was, let me remember how old was he. Okay, so Madara got the reverse time. He got hit. It's like a palm. The ninja used like his palm, and he managed to hit Madara where his armor wasn't there. It hit him like an arm. And Madara could have easily dodged this, but he didn't know what this ninjutsu can do, so he just let him hit him. And of course, this doesn't sound like Madara, but he didn't care. he finally reached his Renegon. And if he died, he can always just fake his death. But when he got hit, it did not hurt him. His Renegon and Sharingan was still there. Monica didn't know that. Turn on all that. But when he got hit, he actually became shorter. Like he thought the whole world was getting bigger, but it's weird for him. He thought it was like some kind of genjutsu. So he said release. But then he realized that this guy was a lot bigger, and the guy just pulled out his knife and just said, "Ha, now die." Hashirama does wood steel, wood binder, and grabs the guy, and then just says, "A wood snap," to snap his neck. So the guy dies because Hashirama wasn't gonna let Madara die, and Madara, that time reverse jutsu was he reversed 16 years back to Madara. So Madara is actually 14 now. Madara is like, what the hell just happened? But of course, it's not deep no more. It's like a kid version. He's like, what the hell just happened? What the hell? And Hashirama looks at Madara and just starts laughing like, and Madara is like, don't you fucking laugh at this? What the fuck you mean laugh at this? No. Why am I? What the hell just happened? And Madara is freaking out. Hashirama's kind of laughing. Kushina just says, thank you, Madara. Because Kushina kind of likes Madara now. Because Madara isn't old. He's actually younger. Yes. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this. But yes, I know how to do this. Zachary, I know you did want Madara to be the son of Naruto. I mean, not the son, the father of Naruto. And I decided to think I thought it, and then I got it. So yeah. So Madara and Kushina were kind of getting along, and then they thought Madara was executed and all that, but Madara came back, and of course Madara and Kushina started getting along. Of course, he's a Uchiha, but he decides to just hide his identity, and Hashirama gets and all that. Toriyama already knows that this happened, and of course it's kind of funny to him. He's like, that's Uchiha. And Madara's just like, fuck you, Toriyama. What's it called? Hashirama's brother, Toriyama or something. I forgot his name. He's like, fuck you. He's like, yes. Look at that tiny arms. Madara's like, you're about to fucking die. Even how from little, I'm still kicking your ass. So he's like, oh, bring it. It's like, oh, you think I still don't have my powers? Which Madara, this time reversal thing was actually just like a uncompletely version of the true one, because this ninja would actually learn from a master, but the master didn't actually teach him or tell him that if you tag someone and they're confused, yeah, but if you tag someone, they will still have their powers and abilities and how to use them. They still have this chakra control, massive chakra control. So yeah, Madara has all his things, even how he's younger. So over time, let me just do something. So we skip 10 years. They're 14 years old, and of course, Madara has to do this whole thing. And of course, Madara changed his name to Senju. And Madara had to cut his hair, so of course it won't be that long. It actually still be long, but it won't be that long. And Hashirama's like, yay. And Kushina and Madara are right now 24. Or, yeah, they became, at 18, Hashirama and Toriyama, they died after they turned 42 and 41. And yeah, they die. And, so Madara was sad, Kushina was sad. But of course, Hashirama did say, I would like to have my blessings to, what's it called, Kushina and Madara. And, what's it called? Yeah. So, of course, United is younger and all that. And, yeah. Yeah. So, of course, Madara and Kushina are 24. And Kushina has a kid. Yay! You already know who this kid is. It's Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, because they rather not have to send you. So yeah. So it's Madara Uzumaki. He took the name of Kushina. Of course, Kushina does have to send you, but they rather not have this whole conflict and all that. Oh, I forgot my music. Ah. Um. Yeah. So that happens, and um. Oh, I forgot to mention about Kakashi, Rin, and Nobito. Madara is actually the teacher for them. He became a Jonin and all that, and Hiruzen already knows about Madara. Danzo isn't much of a prick this time because the second Hokage didn't actually give him that influence that all Uchiha is bad. He actually likes Madara now, but Madara and him do have like the little tussle. He still hates how he's younger than the second Hokage. Yeah, that happens. So Danzo really doesn't hate that many Uchiha that much. Well, he doesn't hate Madara. He hates every other one because they're arrogant. Madara is less arrogant and all that. And yeah. Um so he teaches Kakashi, Rin, and Obito. Of course he sees Obito has no parents. So he asks Obito if he wants to join his family. So yeah, that's what Madara. Obito is gonna be the older brother for Naruto. Yes. Let's go on. So when in the mission where like they fight those bandits, Obito and Kakashi, and Obito was about to get crushed by the rock, Madara is went in there. Of course, Obito did give what's it called, Kakashi the rock and all that, and no, he still gives Obito the Sharingan before he gets crushed. He's like, here. And of course, Kakashi managed to catch it, but Madara went in there really fast and did his perfect. He did his Sano and just like he grabbed Obito. He was like, "I'm not letting you die, son," and like just smacks the rocks away. And of course, Rin does put in the Sharingan for Kakashi, and Kakashi had the Sharingan. I was like, "No, Obito!" Like they're crying and all that. And of course, his Sharingan decides to evolve into a Tsutomoya. And of course, he gave that's what he did. He gave Kakashi the two Tomoe, no, the one Tomoe one, and of course Obito had the two Tomoe, but he thought he was gonna die. I was like, well, this is the life or death. And of course, Madara came in and saves him. Actually, no, he still got crushed. He gave the eye to Kakashi and all that, but Madara got in there real fast and then did that rebirth. So he summoned the King of Hell and put Obito in it, and Obito came back out fine. He was like, "Father, thank you." Of course, he doesn't have his. I can't remember if it's the right or left. Let me search it up. Okay, so yeah, he gave the right eye to Kakashi and all that. He still has the slash and all that, but Madara saves Obito because he ain't letting his like adopted son. Yeah. So of course, Kakashi now knows the meaning of never let your team go, or like that and all that. And of course, Rin does have like the three tails Jinchuriki, and Madara is an expert in sealing. So of course, he like seals much better the three tails and Rin. So yeah, that happens. And those ninjas that decide to attack Rin, Kakashi, and Obito and Madara, like those Mist ninjas, yeah. Minato did not die. Minato's angry that he has arms and all that, loose arms. Black Zetsu managed to manipulate him. So of course he's angry. He's like, I will get my revenge, Mother Uchiha. And he did just send a bunch of. He managed to steal some shotguns from some random Uchiha that was on a mission, and all that, and put him to his own. So of course, Minato has shotguns. He's not an Uchiha. He's just someone that stole those shotguns. And he did tell a bunch of mist ninjas to attack Madara and all that. Madara wasn't letting this happen, wasn't because his students were pretty much really hurt from that mission. He decides to go. Ren was like, Kakashi, please kill me. Because she said she had the three toes, but Madara wasn't letting that happen. That's why he sealed more better, and he decides to do Susanoo, not just ribcage. He did like the Susanoo complete version, the just the little one, not the perfect one yet. And just started slicing through the ninjas like it was nothing. He just started slicing, sing, sing, like you know how he was fighting against the five Kages in his Susanoo, that one, yeah, and how he did like the forearm slice attacks. So that's what he did to these ninjas, and there was only five left, and these five were legit. Madara kind of ran out of chakra, but he didn't let that happen. He just like did his favorite, most famous technique, and that is majestic flames. And these majestic flames are 3 times stronger than his one in what's it called in the Shinobi Alliance. Why? Because he actually perfected. He perfected it. He perfected it. He just made it really perfect that it won't waste chakra, but it did the most more destruction and out of it. So yeah. So that happens, and of course, the hell am I? So yeah, he perfect that jutsu. He destroys those five mist ninjas, and he goes back to the village. Of course, Hiruzen, he was thinking of getting another person to become the fourth Hokage, and the only one that could be the fourth Hokage is Madara Uzumaki. And Madara was like, me? Why will you pick me, Hiruzen? Hiruzen was like, well, I'm getting too old, and I do need someone else to become Hokage. And since you're a friend of Hashirama and like the second Hokage, Madara said, I don't know about the second Hokage about that much. We weren't that close. And Hiruzen like, I mean, just Hashirama. But yes, he's like, Madara was just like, I don't really wanna. But Madara said, fuck it. Madara legit became the fourth Hokage. So, the statue legit, instead of being Minato, is the fourth Hokage, Madara Uzumaki. Or should I say, Madara Uchiha. Senju Uzumaki. Yeah. What's it called? Naruto, when he gets born, and he is born, of course, Kushina has the Nine Tails. She isn't gonna give the Nine Tails to Naruto, but the Nine Tails does not like Madara that much. But he sees that Madara has changed a lot. Instead of being so cold, he just loves his family a lot. And he just said, how about Kushina could not win into Mindscape, but what's called Madara could. He wanted to ask the Naruto if he's willing to be sealed in Naruto. So he asked Naruto. Also, not Naruto. He asked the Ninetales. Also, Naruto has the reincarnation of Indra and Ashura. Yeah, so both of them. And he asked the Ninetales if he would like to be reincarnation, not reincarnation, sealed in Naruto. And he said, well, why yes. He's a Uzumaki slash Seiju slash Uchiha. I'd like to see how powerful he will be in the future. With my help, I would definitely help him. So yeah, so Naruto had the full Ninetales also seal on him when he was still pretty young. He was still a baby. So they kind of just sealed the Ninetales inside him. Of course, they did it in a private area and all that. And of course, he's sealed. Kushina, of course, she still has a hard time. But they see a little bit of chakra inside of course it wasn't the Reaper thing and all that. So of course they just seal Kurama and him, And of course, it wasn't sacrificing someone's life. Just another shield technique. And of course, that happens. So, that whole Obito attack, yeah, that never happens. Instead, Obito actually became a Jonin. High Jonin with like Kakashi, and Rin became a medical jutsu with like Tsunade. Tsunade thought of Rin as a little sister. So yeah. So yeah, that happens. And they did fix Kakashi's eye so he can always turn it off and on. And not Ren, Obito's okay if he doesn't have his right eye. He's okay with what's it called? Kakashi having it. But Kakashi's like exists to have it, give it back, but he's rather not. And so yeah, that happens. Naruto is growing up. Of course, he knows love. He knows love from his mother Kushina, and he knows love from his father Maruchiya. Yes, I'm changing a lot of things here. A lot of things. He thinks of Kakashi as an older big brother, like someone more mature than Obito. Obito's a little goofy and kind of cool and all that. And yeah. Also, Shishui managed to meet what's it called Obito, and Obito did tell him about how to use a Sharingan and all that because Obito has unlocked his Mannequin Sharingan in a mission, not with Rin and all that. And he did tell him about that and all that. And eventually, and Obito has become good friends and all that. So Itachi also met Obito, and Itachi also met Madara. Essentially, also met Madara and all that. And Obito did a kind of smile, and Madara also smiled. And yeah, they headed to protect what's it called Madara, the fourth Hokage. Jiraiya knows about Madara and all that, and he's okay with Madara and all that. He thought of Madara being like this badass, cold-hearted monster, but really he's kind. Danzo's okay. He really doesn't care. Um, what's it called? Tsunade knows. Yeah, I must say the three Sanin and all that. Tsunade actually kind of had a kid with Ding, whatever his name, Don, Don. I don't remember his name. It started with some D or something. Had a child with him, but he died, and that kid was Tsunade Senju Jr. I don't remember the guy's last name. So yeah. So basically, she's in like Team 7 with like Horizon and all that, being trained and all that. No wait, I said Tsunade was a little bit younger than Kushina and all that. So of course she's being trained with Hashirama. Yeah, not Hashirama. Hiruzen. So yeah, that still happens. I was thinking of making a daughter, but no, really. And Naruto has met Tsunade, Jiraiya, and even Orochimaru. Orochimaru, when he sees the fourth Hokage, he thinks of becoming like that. He thinks of becoming strong, amazing like him. So yeah, he isn't like very experiment and all that. But if he does decide to betray the village, he knows that he's getting his ass whooped by Madara. So yeah, he ain't trying that. But that happens, and of course Naruto has been growing up. He hasn't seen Jiraiya most of the time because Jiraiya is exploring the world. Tsunade is being a small gambler because she lost her lover and her brother. So yeah. So that happens. Because well, actually no her like another like it was Toriyama's like she lost her cousin, that one guy kid, whatever I forgot his name. So she's really depressed and she's gambling and all that. She also met that one girl with the pig and all that. I forgot the name. Sorry, I suck with them. Anyways, so yeah, she became a gambler and all that. So Madara is sort of just losing the three Sonics and all that. Sort of. Jiraiya is still here and all that. Uh, Orochimaru did decide to do experiments, and he didn't like that, and he fought Orochimaru, and Orochimaru just got absolute whooped. So yeah, he doesn't like that. How he was experimenting on Ichigas and others, and the whole council thing, the whole the three elders. I mean, not three elders, two elders, like the ones that was on Parisian team and all that, and even the ninja counselor and the normal civilian counselor. Just like every time Madara comes in, they all have like a cold chill like down their spine, cause Madara just walks in, like you can hear like you can't even hear his footsteps. Like he's very quiet. Like Ambus are having a hard time with Madara. So yeah, Amara just going in, reading some papers, and he sees that Sasuke's Haruna or something, like his, like her mom and all that, is having a bunch of complaints. And he sits down and he looks at the papers, and he looks at Sasuke's mother, and with like a death glare, like, are you really annoying me with stupid complaints? Because you see here, Naruto is now at the age. I did kind of skip a lot, but pretty much it was just him not getting bullied and all that. There's still people death glaring him, but not really. They just don't really like Naruto. There's some people that bullying him all that, because yeah, still bullies around there. I'm actually doing something in my school about racial bullying. I don't think anyone really cares about that, but I mean, cares about my project or whatever I'm doing in school. But yeah, I'm doing something about that, and eh, beginning people legit just couldn't decide on one, so I just suggested, can we combine both of them, and legit that's what we came up about racial bullying. Not gonna lie, no one ever decides to bully me except for that one kid that threw a what sign at me. But when I came out, he ran away, and I wasn't that big kid. Well, no one really cares about me. I should stop rambling and let's be in. So yeah, Naruto's like getting bullied over ages, but usually he gets his like he kicks ass. Like Shinjui and Obito does like help him and all that, and like Itachi also like likes Naruto because Naruto's also kind and all that. But you see here, Sasuke is a little too arrogant for himself. Yes. So Naruto is this very kind person, but at the same time very cold person. That's just because he has Madara's personality. But that he also has Indra and Ashura inside him, two reincarnations. Kurama noticed that yeah, Ashura is here and Indra is here, and how they don't talk to each other. Like Ashura is looking the other way, and Indra's looking the other way. They mistake themselves to go into this one kid. They did. They were actually gonna go into Naruto. Like Indra saw him and Hashirama saw him. Like, did I say Hashirama? No, Ashura saw it, and they both just go in it, not knowing both of them are gonna just reincarnate into Naruto. But when they happen it, and they get into the mindscape and all that, they both see each other and just says, Indra and Ashura says, "Fuck," like at the same time, "Fuck." The Nine Tails is kind of in there, like he's just looking at them like the fuck, like they don't want to talk to each other. When the Nine Tails does, of course, the Nine Tails is really he does not have the cage, and he's not caged and all that. He's okay. He was agree and all that. So yeah. So he's not caged in Naruto. So Naruto does talk to the Nine Tails sometimes. Uh, but he wants to ask about those two guys over there. Nine Tails does say I tried to talk to them before, but I guess I can't talk to them. And Naruto just says, huh, that's weird. Okay. So Naruto's still a kid. He does have Ashura's personality and all that, but he also has Indra's personality. Let's skip into he's 8. So he joins the academy. Everyone likes him. Everyone likes him. Like, he's friends with Shikamaru and Choji. Like, yeah, they were two good friends and all that. That's why those are his two best friends. What's it called? Why did I forget his name? The one with the dog. Uh, Care. I was about to say Karin, but no. I mean Kimaru. Yeah, he doesn't really like Naruto. Hinata did get saved by Naruto when some bullies did try to like bully Hinata. Naruto came up and said, "How about you just pick up someone your own size?" And Naruto has been learning how to use chakra. He's been taught by his father, Madara Uchiha, because Madara decides to teach Naruto. Of course, Kakashi, Obito, Sensui, and even Itachi even teaches Naruto about chakra and all that. So Naruto's very proficient in chakra when Hinata's getting bullied. So he easily knocks out the bullies and then helps Hinata. One of the Hyuga members said, "Hey, you're not allowed to talk to the princess of the Hyuga members." And he looks up and he says, what are you doing? He did try to, the guy did try to do 32 palms chakra to knock out Naruto's chakra. But when that was gonna happen, one of the Ambus jumped in front of him and said, "Are you legit trying to attack the fourth Hokage's son?" And the Hyuga member was like, "Oh shit, that's the fourth Hokage. Oh shit, I almost fucked up. No. And the Ambu said, "Okay, if you weren't really gonna attack him, then you should not really like to lose your fingers and all that." So the Hyuga members just said, No. I wasn't gonna attack him." So he kind of walks away. But that was really just Itachi becoming an older brother, protective brother. No, not Itachi. I mean, Obito. Obito just stole the Ambu mask from Kakashi and all that, and the vessel and all that. But when this was Kakashi's day off that one time, and Obito decides to have a great idea to just take his clothes, just to show what's it called, Kakashi and all that. So he did that, and the Hugo member ran away. And Naruto says, "Thanks, Kakashi, older brother Kakashi," and Obito just takes off his mask and says, "Naruto, I don't have white hair. It's me, your older brother. Obito!" He's like, "Obito!" He screams out, "Obito!" And that's what happens. And but Naruto was confused. He's like, "Wait, isn't that Kakashi's stuff? Wouldn't he be angry?" Kakashi, this was his old Ambu, just Ambu stuff and all that. Actually, no, that's still his Ambu stuff. And when he wakes up, the day he saves Hinata and all that for Naruto and all that, and Naruto saves Hinata, yeah, that day, Kakashi wakes up and just like stretches and says, "Well, I don't need to do Ambu work. Thank God." And he looks at where he has his Ambu stuff, and he looks at it, says, "Huh." And then he goes back to sleep. But then he just realized, wait, huh? He wakes up, he looks at where his Ambu stuff are at, and he doesn't see it. He's like, "Are you fucking serious? Who the fuck just took it?" Wait, the only people that knows about this, Ren, Guy, Obito, Madara Sensei, Jiraiya, Naruto. But then he sidetracks Naruto, Jiraiya, Madara. Wait, he also said Kushina, Obito. And then he screams out, "Obito!" And Obito just like, they were kind of close to Kakashi's house and all that. And he hears Obito just he yelled at his name, and Obito's like, "Oh snap! He found out." Kakashi just puts on some pants, some shirt, and he looks for Obito, and Obito's just like, uh, he's like, he has a mask, and he's just like, "Huh? I thought I heard my name." He's like, because what's it called? Obito does sneezes, and he did hear the like a name call and all that, but it was pretty too far away. And then he senses Kakashi's energy, like not energy, chakra, like very angry. And Obito just says he turns around and he sees Kakashi so pissed, and Obito's just like he has a mask on. He's like, ah yes, it's he looks at Kakashi. He had the mask on before he turns around, and he says, "Ah, hello there, citizen." He stops that sentence. Kakashi's like, "Obito, hello there, Ambu. Have you seen someone named Obito Uchiha?" And Ambu said, "No, no, I think he went that way." And Kakashi's like, "Don't bullshit me, Obito. You know I know that's you." And Obito says, "Correction, not really." So he used combo weed. And Kakashi's like, "You little shit." And of course, Naruto's laughing on all that. So every time he sees Hinata, he kind of laughs and remembers that. But Hinata does like Naruto. How he. Let me get some water because I'm actually getting dry mouth. Okay, so I'm back. Um, just noticed that Anime King uploaded a new video, and I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm probably gonna finish this, and I'm gonna go watch it. At the same time, I have to do some stuff. Okay, so yeah, Naruto gets into academy. A bunch of girls already like about Naruto because Naruto has black hair. Let me say this. I forgot to mention about Naruto's hair. He has black hair, but he also has some highlights of red hair around it. So yeah, he has highlights of red hair and black hair. So basically, every girl kind of likes that black hair with red hair. It's like, wow. And they look at Sasuke and they say, "Oh, Sasuke." And I don't know if Zachary wanted a ship. This is kind of Zachary's what if. So what if, so let me say this. Zachary, if you're hearing this, you say the ship, because I don't know if you want a ship for this one. This is basically your kind of what if that you asked me to do. So you can say if you want a ship or not, if you're probably watching this. I'll probably say in the comments and just ask you if you want a ship. But if you don't, I understand. If you do, pick whatever character you want. This is your no. This is your suggestion of what if. I don't know if you want a ship. Let me go back to what if. Just me rambling. Not rambling, mostly me saying if you want a ship, because I don't know if he wants a ship or not. That's his decision. So Naruto goes in, he walks and sits next to what's it called? Shikamaru. And Choji's car sitting next to Kiba. And that's what his name was, Kiba. So yeah. Hinata sitting like in the middle with some other person. I think Ino. Yeah, she's sitting next to Ino and all that. And all the girls really like Naruto, but Naruto really doesn't try in the academy neither. Like, he rather tries with like Madara and all that. Or like, I mean, his father. He likes to train with his mother how to use the Uzumaki chains. So yeah, let me say this. So he's an Uchiha, 50% Uchiha, 25% Uzumaki, and 25 Senju. So basically, he's an OP motherfucker. Yes. Oh god. So of course Naruto has his 3-tomoe Sharingan. He unlocked it before when he was training with Shinchui, Itachi, Kakashi, Obito. Yeah, pretty much he trains with them how to unlock his shotgun. Also, he trains with father, and he tells him about how he unlocked his 3 Tomoe, and he wants to learn about how unlocking that other eye, like Sensui Itachi has, uh, Obito and Kakashi has, and even his father. His father doesn't say anything. He's like, I don't want to tell anything. But yeah, that happens. And Naruto's really good at his like elements. You see, so Kushina had water and earth. Madara had fire and lightning. Naruto has those 4 elements plus wind. So he basically has all 5 elements. He basically has a bunch of jutsus. Some to like C to A rank, not any S ranks. You actually want to learn about his fire's specialty, majestic flames. But Madara says, I can't let you learn that. Yeah, you still gotta use a lot of chakra there. So yeah, Hiruzen also does visit Naruto and Sei's grandpa. And he also met, what's it called? Konohamaru. And that one pervy guy. He was looking at magazines and all that. And Naruto sees him and Konohamaru and looks at the guy, looks at Konohamaru, and then looks at the other guy and just says, you know that's very bad when you're reading that in front of a child. And the guy says, yeah right, Naruto. Guess what? I am an adult, you're not. And Naruto just says, he didn't like this guy, so he basically kicked him in the where it hurt. Because Naruto did not care. He just kicked him right there because, of course, this is 8 years Naruto. And Konohamaru was like, whoa, you knocked him out! Yay, I'm free! And, of course, Naruto just says, hey, Konohamaru, you want to learn some jutsus? Or, like, no. No. Naruto was, like, 10 years old. And he then knocked out what they call the guy. And, of course, Konohamaru was, like, 6 at that time. So he does teach Konohamaru how to do a 1 shadow clone. Yes. And that happens. And yeah. So Naruto also trains and all them. I will make a list of how many jutsus he know after I look them all up. Of how many jutsus I want him to know. He already knows the multi-shadow clone jutsu. He got help by what's it called? Kurama. Sorry. So yeah. This would be. I'm stopping there. I'm having a dry mouth and I keep burping and I have to do some stuff. So yeah, this is what if Naruto was. Yeah. Let me rephrase again. What if Naruto was the son of Madara, the grandson of Hashirama, and the reincarnations of Ashura and Indra, and had the fusion of Madara and Sasuke's internals together to make the ultimate Rinnegan. Or I mean Sharingan, should I say. And Rinnegan. They basically look the same. Oh. Yeah, this is basically, yeah. So yeah. I hope you guys have a nice potato day, potato night, potato no that. Part 2 whenever it comes out. I will make that. I still gotta finish lots of what ifs. I already made it. Oh god. I trapped myself with a bunch of what ifs I just did. So, what if Naruto can summon mythical creatures? What if Naruto was the reincarnation of Zoro and Bakugo? I have to do multiple what ifs. Oh shit. Screw it. I don't care. Whatever. I like doing these what ifs anyway. Especially my God Slayer one. I really like that because that was just an idea I had ever since I can remember. Yeah, ever since I got into Minecraft. Well, have a nice potato day, potato night, and potato sleep. I'ma have the same potato sleep.